Watch it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go.
Cheers. Yes, sir.
What a great day, folks.
Awesome.
Oh man, what a good day.
Thank you very much, Buck.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
man. What
It
we
was
need to call this like Bourbon After Buck's Adventures.
I kind of like that.
Right?
like that.
Because if you think about it, we don't want to do the same thing every day. It would get boring to go and say, oh, we're going to go duck hunt again, or we're going to go deer hunt again. I mean, what did we do today?
Yeah.
Who has ever heard of a Sandhill?
never done.
Ever?
Yeah.
I haven't even seen them except in Florida.
Yeah.
Buck, you and I have been hunting together for 20 years.
20 years.
You ever thought you would ever go Sandhill crane hunting?
For one, I didn't even know what they were.
Me
and to
either.
have to take a test on it so you don't shoot the wrong bird, you're like, there's no way this is in our ball game.
I
But
agree.
And it's gonna sound silly. I didn't even know they were in Kansas.
yeah.
Or Oklahoma.
Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and Kansas,
I had no clue.
and I never really knew that they were there were that many. Like we are skipping forward, we saw flocks of 15, 20, 30 or more.
Yeah.
And some
Bigger than that. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, so yeah.
Huge flock.
As we were driving out, we saw a flock of 1,000.
Yeah, no kidding when we got to where we did the pictures.
Yeah, so to back up, when we first get there, we get the decoys out, we get everything set up, we sit inside. First group that comes through, we've got like 10 on the right and then 12 on the left. And we get 3 out of that group, I believe.
Two.
Yeah,
Two.
two out of that group. 30 to 45 minutes go by and nothing happens. And then after that, they just start pounding us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Groups after groups, and you know that's kind of, if you've ever goose hunted up in Canada, or well, really anywhere, it's better to get groups of 10 or 15 or 20 at a time than it is to get like a group of 200 or 50 or a big group and then it's gone.
Yes.
So we had time to regroup, think about it, go gather the birds and come back up, and I mean that was, I would tell you, y'all, I mean I've done a lot of things, and that was probably one of the funnest, most impressive things. You don't realize how big those birds are.
No.
I mean, those things were like the size of a turkey.
Yeah.
You know?
It was insane.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Yeah, and I mean, do you think that they're like, you know, and you know, here's to Anthony, our guide Anthony Owens was the guide there, and then Brian Baker, which he runs, Crane Wreckers. That's the outfitter we used. And we were hunting in Oklahoma and Kansas. We were going to go either one of them, but we ended up hunting in Kansas and right there on the border. But I mean, these guys watched exactly where these birds were coming in at. And I mean, man, they had it lined
They
up.
set
I mean,
it up.
They had the
They
best
set it
setup.
up.
Oh my gosh!
It was incredible.
The full mounted decoys, just like you would. It was a full mounted. How many we have? 50 or 60 of those?
Yeah, and they were $350 a piece.
Yeah.
Full mounted decoys. We put on all these stakes. Anthony got up like 3 o'clock or something in the morning and went out there and set all this up, put the blind up. I mean,
It was awesome.
dude,
Yeah.
it was.
It truly was.
It was incredible.
Yeah, I just can't sit there and think about it. It was, out of all the things I've done, you know, I can tell you, you know, that first doll sheep I ever hunted up in Northwest Territories was pretty epic, you know, pretty crazy. It was awesome. You know, the grizzly bear hunt was awesome. I mean, killing an elk coming in like that, like this year, our elk hunt was awesome. But, dude, I mean, I've hunted birds a long time. And you guys, hell, Daniel used to guide for a place, and we've all duck hunted, and I mean, probably never seen anything like that.
No.
That's the funnest
That was
waterfowl,
the
flying
funnest
species
waterfowl
I've
hunt I've ever hunted in my life.
Right.
Honestly,
I
that
mean,
was awesome.
and nobody really knows about it.
No.
Like I was,
don't know any
I had an, yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, right. I mean, I met Anthony. He was doing he was doing a caddy. He kind of does that on the side. But anyway, I met him at a golf thing, and he mentioned this to me, and I'm like, he said, it's the most fun you've ever done. He said, this is incredible. So I'm like, we got to do this. And I'm just kind of going off of him. First time I met Anthony, anything, I'm like, surely if this guy's going to, it's got to be pretty good. So it could have just been a bust. But, oh no, I mean, it was over the top.
No, it was way over the top.
Way over the top. I mean, like, We had
We were done at 8:45.
8:45, and it's
And it didn't really get cranked up until.
no.
I mean, we're sitting there talking. It's getting daylight. We're like, oh, this isn't like duck hunting.
It actually happened in like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
The
It
most,
really did.
the big part of it.
Yeah,
It happened
and
like
I
45
really wonder how long it would have lasted because,
Dude, with the whole time we were picking stuff up out there, there was just birds everywhere.
You could hear them.
I think you could have. I
too.
think if you had 18 people, you could have got it.
I really think so too. Yeah, and
It was insane.
and that's the thing too. It's kind of like these guys are really good. I mean, this outfitter is really good. They did a great job because they watch the birds. Like if you go to hunt in Canada, they hunt dry fields. That's what you're doing. We just hunted at a dry field, no water, nothing like that. They watch the birds come in, and once the birds get settled in a place and they feed at a place for a couple of days, they'll come to this area. Well, that's when you go set up in that specific spot, and they'll come right in. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened.
Well, and also, Buck, we were supposed to hunt in Oklahoma, so we got our Oklahoma.
We did.
We got our Oklahoma license.
Yeah, we got our Oklahoma.
And then, the birds moved up here to Kansas, so we got our Kansas
We
license.
got our Kansas license. And
We were
man, did
right
it
there on
pay
the border,
off.
too.
Yeah, we hunted right on the border. It
Right.
paid off.
Yeah, Anthony goes, well, they're in Kansas now.
They just crossed Oklahoma from Oklahoma to Kansas. Here they're coming, boys. Get ready.
Go drink your coffee. We got about 5 minutes.
Right.
5 minutes, get ready 5 minutes.
It was one of the most fun hunts you can do. If anybody goes and does this, you ought to enjoy this. You ought to enjoy this video. We enjoyed it. It was a great time, and I can't wait to do it again. It's like I really want to go back like tomorrow, but I know I can't. But I really can't wait to do it again, just to get out there and experience it again. And me and Paul actually shot our bows. We tried to.
Yeah.
Paul actually shot one. He shot one with his bow. Shot the leg off one. So you could do it. We wanted to do that, and we actually did it. I think you could do it if we worked it out right.
We got an idea for next year.
We got an idea for next year for sure on that. So
If you're gonna do it, aim for the head, not the body.
yeah, right, yeah.
We started shooting at the bodies, and they're not doing anything. They're laughing at us.
So we limited out. We got all of our cranes. That's kind of weird to say crane. We got all of our cranes.
Yeah, we got all our
Most of the time you say I got all the ducks or I got all the geese. No, we got all the cranes. Okay. So
And just to back up a little bit, you were trying to shoot one, and I was trying to finish them up. Like whenever you shot and they flew up, I was trying to finish them off, and we had two.
wide earp right here. So what he's saying is he's wide earp over here. Right.
We had two cranes we were left to get. I was supposed to get one more. Buck was supposed to get one with his bow.
Right.
And he shot his, missed. One went up in the air. I shot it. I winged it. And as soon as it started coming back around, both of those cranes that were up in the air crossed paths at the same time. I decided to fire, and I got two. So I took his from him, and I just said, Buck,
He did.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I hope we see it on the
Didn't mean to do
video because it was a great shot.
Yeah.
Like both of them, boom, down. They're like, okay, we're done. Let's go pick everything up.
It actually is on video.
Oh, it was a great. It was a
we
great
got it on
shot.
video.
It was a great shot. That was a good deal.
Yeah, anyways,
But-
it was fun.
Oh man, we had a great time. And listen again, thanks again to Crane Wreckers, Brian Baker. Man, you guys did a killer job. I mean, we hunt with outfitters all the time, and you never know, you know, what you get when you get into something, especially something new like this. We were like, you're taking a chance.
Yep.
I mean, I bring guys in. I got a couple of guys in. Chuck D's there. Bring him in. You know, and we bring these guys in. We drive a long ways to do this, and we don't know if it's going to be a good deal or what's going to happen.
Or a
And-
bust.
Yeah, or a
You
bust.
never know.
But it's hunting, and with that being said, we all know hunting is hunting. But the most important part of this is we get together and enjoy to being together. Well, listen, we toast a little whiskey.
We don't even care.
We don't care. Toast a little whiskey. Yeah. We toast a little whiskey. We enjoy it. We have good conversation. We always talk about the good times, but when you have a good experience like this, it makes it even better. Because you know what? We're going to talk about it through the whole year. We'll talk about it next year. And in 10 years, we'll be sitting at this table probably talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Y'all know what we're getting ready to go do? Kill coyotes.
We're going to go see what we can see out there. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That's right.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Hey, to a great hunt.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, you guys. Everything was good? All right, Clay.
Yeah, man.
Fire away here, man. Tell us your story. This is
This is an interesting story. We're drinking Four Branches tonight, and Rick Franco, one of the co-founders from Four Branches, reached out to us and said, "Hey, I really like what you guys do. Y'all hunt, y'all toast at the end of the day, enjoy each other's company, have good camaraderie, and talk about the day." And that's what we're about, because Four Branches is a veteran-based company. And the reason why it's called Four Branches for each branch of the military. Yeah, so you got Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. So that's actually part of the symbol. That's why I'm talking to it. That's how they designed the four. But really great bourbon. They even have a 4-grain mash bill to go with the Four Branches. And it has, I believe they added wheat to it. And that really makes it really smooth. But I mean, it's really good. It's very smooth. It's very smooth. And we actually have 2 bottles, and
somehow one disappeared last night.
Very smooth. Yeah. It's really smooth. It wasn't smooth this morning, but it was smooth last night.
We actually combined the 2 bottles left over, and this is what we got. So it's, again, well reviewed.
We have got to go back and get a few more bottles.
Yeah, we've got to go back. Unfortunately, we can't get it yet in Arkansas, but
we have got to go meet our buddy.
Yes.
And go back to his place and grab a few of these, because it's really a good bourbon. And man, I'm going to tell you, so one of the biggest things we like to do, and I think we're going to try to make this important for us, is like the veterans or the first responders, or these guys are the reason we're here.
Oh man, no doubt.
And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
You got that right.
we did a little thing, and we said some stuff during Veterans Day, and our military, our veterans, our first responders, these people don't get recognized the way they should.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here if they weren't here. We wouldn't be doing this. And so here's a cheers to these guys, because they're the ones they're the reason we're here.
Yes, sir.
And here's to our buddy, man. He's the one that lined us up and reached out to us. So
absolutely, and they worked really hard on this. They went to the master distiller at Bardstown Bourbon, and they worked really hard on this. And we're gonna cheers again to these guys, all of the veterans, all those that have provided a service to this country, who have sacrificed, and those who have supported those and their sacrifice.
Absolutely.
And the camaraderie we've had today, and the hunt we've had today.
Boom.
So,
cheers.
Love it,
boys.
baby. Love it.
Absolutely. Please go get y'all some Four Branches. Look on their website. I'll put a link in the description. And if y'all like this, comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
You'll like it.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
Love you. Bourbon never ducks, baby.
Bourbon after cranes.
Bourbon after cranes.
Thanks, baby.
Bourbon after cranes. There we go.